I like the fact that Mr. Lashley was able to go in depth of more in depth of what would have happened with Carrie Festa at that time in 2017, and be able to also defend his record as well based on what the government was saying at the time when they came into office, and even now. The minister, he like the point that he would have mentioned that the minister would have said at the time, Mr. Johnson one night, that it started rocky, but in the end, it's still saying that oh, it was so great and stuff like that. Only today would have saw that the minister would have also mentioned that she is already getting calls from persons to come back and set up in Barbados and stuff like that. I'm wondering what is going to happen with the Bajan companies. Some persons are waiting 3 months to get even the small business or to get their businesses registered. But you're asking people for 3 months to come back and start another festival. Okay, you said, oh Lord, give me 3 months. Like that. Mr. Lashley was able to go into that to say what he did and how smooth it went. Like he even brought the cost to the country even before, and he was very transparent. Well, they're telling us they are not giving us any information at this time. So I think it was really good on Mr. Lashley's end. I agree with you in only the fact in terms of that they want to visit maybe family or to explore. But most young people know, or even going to Panama or New York, you can get a cheaper flight to go to New York. You can get a package to go to Panama right now, and it's much cheaper than to even, unless you have family in those other islands, to go down. Or if people are going for it for crop over, you see some beauty professionals using it for not crop over, sorry, for their festivals, which would be like Spice Mass or St. Vincent Festival or something like that to make their money. But majority of the time, you will find that persons want to come to Barbados because of our dollar, or for what Thierry was saying earlier, because of the passport. So majority of the time, we only want to go to visit or do some cultural exploring, use our TikTok to swim videos and have some fun. Majority of the time, not to go there to work. We would go like to we would see Barbadians migrating to maybe England or America. Some will go to Cayman Islands or stuff like that, but not mainly those countries that you would know called. Yes, Lee. So, in regards to what the last caller said, it relate that contribution very much. And in regards to the first caller as well, when they talked about the wages, I think that was a really good intervention there. Are you hiring persons from overseas just because you want to pay them less? Minimum wage has not too long gone up. Barbadians are even calling for more at this point in time with the cost of living. I would have not too long today watched a young lady who was practicing law in Trinidad. She's recently gone there. She's saying that she was able to survive in Trinidad on 100 TTC. That's Thursday page, and I know somebody can correct that. And she was able to survive on that for 2 weeks. So she's saying that the cost of living in Barbados is ridiculous as a Bajan. That is a plus for her, but she still is coming back to Barbados to practice her law in regards to getting better pay here. I think my final comment is just in regards to like how the prime minister is on a world tour promoting Barbados, but then the minister of home affairs is telling us to leave here. And then she's saying that Barbadians are great and everything, but then it's only good enough for tourists or for people to come to live here. Up to today, I would have watched a video also on the PMO of Barbados YouTube page where a young boy was talking about climate change and praising the Prime Minister for, security conservation in terms of the water. And I know that would include clean water supply, but still we are here in Barbados versus St. Peter and St. Lucie having brown water. So we have a global prime minister with a problematic Barbados. Things here need to be fixed, but she's on a world tour. And how do we fix that?